Welcome to The Gag Order, the unofficial Drag Race review mini-series from the crew at Apocalypse and Avocados. Okay, yes, we're a little late to the runway, but fashionably late is still a serve, darling, and we're about to make up for lost time with all the sequins, sass, and shade we can carry. Today, we've got a special guest with us. Martin is here, gracing us with his commentary and questionable opinions, while Carissa is off doing something hilarious, chaotic, and probably illegal in 3 states. We'll check on her later. So buckle up, tuck it back, and let's get into this season like Michelle Visage gets into a queen's contour.
Quick reminder for our doom scrollers tuning in to the audio only version of this episode. You can find the video version with Queen's looks on our YouTube channel, or find the images we are reviewing at the links in the episode description so you can follow along.
Before we sashay into the reviews, a quick disclaimer. The images and clips discussed in this podcast are being used under fair use for commentary and review purposes only. We are in no way affiliated with RuPaul's Drag Race, World of Wonder, VH1, MTV, or Paramount Plus. All opinions expressed are entirely our own, and we say them with love, not hate. We are huge fans of the show, the art, and the queens. And this series is our way of engaging with the community, celebrating the talent, and living our best lives through a little glitter-fueled conversation. And if we roast a look or clock a performance, just know, it's all in good fun. We could never do what these queens do. All right. Welcome, Doom Scrollers and Drag Race fans alike. This is the first episode of The Gag Order, and we know that we're a bit late, but in honor of Pride season, we really wanted to get caught up and bring you a review of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars Season 10. We're going to give you a little disclaimer here. We know that the orange bracket is completed and the 3 semifinalists have already been selected. We'll touch on that at a later date, but we're going to start off with the pink bracket today. So we've got a lot to go through and we're just going to kind of jump into things. But as I'm getting things set up, I just wanted to mention how I became a Drag Race fan, and that's all thanks to Peter. Peter introduced me to Drag Race, and he created the little Drag Race terrorist that I am now.
Absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about. That did not happen.
Oh, it did.
Nope. I'm gonna stand true to that.
And we do have... Oh, I was going to say, we do have Martin here with us, our honorary avocado, who is also a big Drag Race fan, or drag fan in general.
Yeah, no, I would believe that you were the one that got Peter into it.
You would think so.
With
But...
how obsessed you are with it, which is not a dig because I also am obsessed and I listen to all the podcasts and try to watch all the YouTube videos that there are. But
it was my fault. I'll admit it.
I never watched it until he finally convinced me that I needed to, and then I became obsessed.
Yeah.
Now I can't get enough of it.
It happens fast. I did start watching it since it like first started airing on like Logo, so there's that.
Okay.
But
Back in the day.
I remember when it aired originally, but I didn't follow it then. I'd seen bits and pieces. It was around season 5 or 6 that I got hooked. And season 6 is probably my all-time favorite season. But yeah, that's around the time I got hooked.
I made you watch when it was the season after Sharon won.
Yeah, Alaska's season.
6, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that. That was so good. All right, so jumping into things, because like I said, we got a lot to go through, so let me share this really quick. So first we have just a quick look at the promo picture for the pink bracket. We have Georges, Carrie Colby, Lydia Butthole Collins, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Nicole Paige Brooks, and Tina Burner.
Yeah, they look awesome. I like Tina's. Yeah, it's very different, and I love Lydia already, but I fucking can't stand Mistress.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Mistress gives us the same silhouette every single time.
Yeah.
This image,
And even when
I
she
don't
doesn't,
love.
it still manages to be the same.
When it's zoomed out, it looks like she has a mustache on, but I know she doesn't but I can't help but see that.
Yeah, the lips she draws on look like the frigging. You remember Monsters Inc. when they tie the little kid to the monster to the chair and put that little sucky machine on it, and then
Oh my
his
gosh.
lips are
My
like. That's what they look like to me.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the best Nicole Page Brooks has ever looked.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree. I really
Compared to
like
the
this
first two
promo look
episodes, like I
for her.
actually like this, like with everyone. She looks the best she's looked all season.
I
Yes.
agree. And we'll get to a bigger picture of them. Let me get to that here. We'll start with Georges and we'll look at her promo look and her entrance look. So we have Georges here. I don't hate it. There are things I like, but I feel like it's very similar to what we've seen from her before in the silhouette of the bodysuit part.
Yeah, it's not very elevated for her. I think the only thing that's different from what she normally does is she's wearing gloves.
Yeah, but I don't even like the gloves. Like I don't like the color of the gloves. Like I don't mind the gloves, I just don't like the color of the gloves. I feel like if it was like a something that was had a more contrast between like the pinks and the like purples that she has right now, I feel like it would be like more striking.
Yeah.
I agree.
Or even if she had like a
Yeah.
stocking on, like a maybe like black gloves and a black stocking or like something to like
To tie the black in more.
judge it or judge it up. Yeah, I don't know. But
I
I
don't
don't mind it.
I do not like the like veil thing that's going on. It reminds me of like when you were baby gays and you would tie a sheet around your head and start singing to like emulate that you had hair, long
Oh
flowy
my
hair.
God.
That's what it looks like to
It's
me.
actually one of the things I do like about it.
Yeah, I kind of like the flowiness and the drapery of it, and I maybe that's why, because I was that gay that would put a towel around my head and
It
think I was
reminds
hot
me of
shit.
jumping off the bed with like a huge sheet ponytail.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah, it's not bad, but I think that there's no elevation in her look right there.
I feel like her All Stars 9 promo look was better as far as elevation goes, but it was still very similar to this.
Next.
It's an alright, yeah.
Next, we have her entrance look.
It's a little scalloped potato, or it's a little scallop.
Yeah, she does look like
I know it's
she's like
scalloped
the
potato. It's
pearl
like a
coming out
legit
of an
scallop.
oyster.
Yeah,
Is that what
I'm
pearls come from?
hungry.
Oysters or clams?
Oysters.
Oysters. Okay, good.
I'm very hungry right now.
She looks like a fucking powder puff. That's what I'm getting.
I'm
Or
just
like,
thinking seafood now. It just looks like a piece, like a shrimp, and she's just like inside the shrimp. She's the turd. She's the turd inside the shrimp tail.
I like her shoes. I can't zoom in on them, but I tried to. The shoes
I
are
don't know.
cute.
I like the dress. I like the like actual outfit as well. I'm just not sure about like the back piece if it was
yeah.
needed, or maybe if it was different, if it was altered. If the back piece was altered, I think it would look
Yeah.
better. But like, I like the dress. I like the shoes. I like everything she's wearing besides what's strapped to her back.
I just don't understand these red or orange stones here.
The
Oh,
amber.
I didn't even see that. They're
Yeah.
like amber. Yeah,
I just feel like why are they
I didn't see
there?
that either.
She looks like a Polly Pocket.
Yes. Yes, definitely like a Polly Pocket.
And her
If
hair
that was
makes
her
me think.
inspiration, I'm giving it to her.
Her hair makes me think of an
That's her
ice cream
inspiration.
cone.
Let's be honest, Georges is way too young to know about Polly Pocket.
They made it after her. When she was in the womb, she was that small. She was as small as Polly Pocket.
No,
Oh
I
my
like everything
God.
she's wearing. I don't like the back. Like
Yeah,
I
I
feel
don't
like
like the
either
back.
she could get rid of the back or she needs to add something different on the back. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna tie the colors in more because I feel like it's just like a little disjointed. But that's just me.
No, I agree with you completely.
I agree.
Not terrible, but it could have been zhuzhed up.
Yeah.
The color palette is just a little bit jarring.
I feel like it is washing her out a little bit too, because she's not that pale.
Anyway, next.
All right. Next, we've got
Is it Nicole Page first?
Carrie Colby.
Love her.
I
Love
would say love
her.
Carrie.
I am absolutely loving Carrie being back this time around because she is so much more confident than she was the first time, and she just like
And she's
fully knows who
gorgeous.
she is. Yeah, she's stunning.
Yeah, this is a stunning look. There's nothing I can. I mean, the bow, the hair bow on the top, is a little strange, mainly because it's the only thing that has like a different, like a lighter hue of pink, and it just kind of draws your eye to it. But the rest
I
of the look
remember
is
when we
awesome.
first saw this look, we kind of like picked it apart because there was just so many elements. But like, I feel like there's like you can't help but love everything, and then look at it longer if you hate it, and you're just like, oh, I actually like that. The
Yeah.
longer you
The
look at
more
it,
I
you're
look
like,
at
okay, I
it,
like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah. Because I
Have you
remember when
seen
I
all
first saw
like,
it, I thought it was too busy.
Yeah.
yeah,
But now it's kind of cool looking.
I think it's just because we like her.
Well, I like the intricacy of like the legs here, where it's like these little strips of material, and you can kind of like see her leg through it. It's interesting, and you can see it again on the arms as well. I really like this look. The more I look at it, like Martin said, the hair. The first time I saw it, it felt kind of like Peter said, but the more I've seen it, the more I feel like it's starting to look cohesive to me and look like I'm starting to understand it more. I almost feel like she's like a superhero.
Making me hungry. Her hair looks like bao buns.
I can see that.
Hairy bao buns.
Carrie Colby's entrance look here. I love this. I think it's really cool looking.
I like the hair. I hate the outfit.
I love the body and I don't know, love the hair, love the body, love the face.
I am sure.
I don't know. This just looks like it's stapled to her. That's why I
I
don't
like
like it.
that.
I don't know. It looks very high fashion to me. That's I think why I like it. Next, we have Lydia Butthole Collins, her entrance look, which I'm not a huge fan of this look.
No.
It just
Everyone loves the
looks
bag.
yeah,
The
I like
bag
the
is
bag.
the bag is an item.
I like the bag. I love her makeup. I think it's very interesting. Um, but
The one thing I don't like about her makeup is the way that she contours her nose.
yeah,
It makes her look like a pig. And I don't know if that's what she's going for, but it makes her look like this is going up. And she's actually
I
a
feel
cute boy.
she is.
yeah,
I feel like this outfit would look better if she didn't have all the writing on it with the potatoes drawn on it. Because I'm looking at it from afar now, and if it didn't have that, you could focus more on the structure of it and like the
yeah.
like the little rip like the strips of it on the bottom. I feel like the drawing or painting design on it takes away from the
She's
construction
making
of
me
it.
want potato chips. That's it.
Yeah, that's about all I have to say. But I do know that that is something that she brought on her for her original season and didn't end up wearing. So I believe
It
that's part
looks
of
just like
why.
that.
Yeah, it looked just like that in the
Okay.
What You Packin' episode with Michelle.
I just wanted to see if there's any alterations done to it.
I mean, not that I could notice,
Yeah, she
but
put it on. That's the alteration.
oh, we did her backwards. Sorry, guys. Here's her promo look, which this I think is phenomenal.
Yeah, I love this.
It's very Vegas-esque to me.
It's very cat tree.
I can see where you're
That's
going with
all I could
that.
think. I'm like, ooh, she looks fun to swat at her.
Yeah, I could see the cats loving these little dangly things on her arms.
I don't know if
And
Vegas
her
is what
head,
she
look at
was.
she has two perch. She's just perching there.
Yeah,
I don't know if she is going for Vegas, but I'm getting more celestial kind of goddess with the headdress.
yeah, I can see that. I think the Vegas thing is more because of like the feathers and the sparkles for me.
And
It's
the cat
giving
toys.
demon
Yeah,
twink, demon flamingo.
yes.
Yes.
Demon Twink at the Flamingo.
Yeah, demon twink at the flamingo. That sounds great. Love it. That's what it's giving.
And next we have Mistress Isabel Brooks.
I'm out.
Peter's done. He is just done.
I'm out.
Gorgeous. Phenomenal. Just impeccable.
That's a word for her. Not the word I would have chosen.
It looks like she either ran out of fabric or an animal wanted to eat her.
Wouldn't you have run out of
And not in a
fabric?
good way. Like they wanted to get rid of her.
I think the biggest thing we have to talk about here is the fact that she actually has a shoe on that's more than a 1-inch heel.
Yes, for once.
Ew. Anyways, It looks like an unbaked loaf of bread.
You know, this actually reminds me of something Eureka wore before.
Everything she wears reminds me of what Eureka wore. I guess it's like a Texas drag thing. Like I'm not sure, but it's like that's all you're wearing.
I thought
Yeah.
Eureka was from Tennessee.
It's a Southern big girl drag a pageant. No, wait, it's a Southern pageant thing. Like the hair loops, they wear the same kind of hair loops,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and the same
That's
like
true.
the shoulder pads and the hips. It's very similar, but I want to say the same. It's very similar. I just don't like these. Are they nude cutouts? And I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it, but it's mainly because I don't like her, and her neck reminds me of a doucher,
And
like a douche squirter.
It
I keep
reminds me
thinking
of
it's a neck brace.
It reminds me of like a butt plug, like you know the bottom of a butt plug how it's flared out like that.
So it doesn't, just don't
Yeah.
want it to get lost.
Her head is the plug.
Yes, I was just gonna say that. No one wants that pulled out.
It'll clean
Oh,
your colon out
God.
nice. With that Q-tip, that little loaf of hair.
Someone pinched it off too soon.
Speaking of the hair loaf, there she is with a loaf
Oh my god.
in her entrance look.
I actually like the
They-
dress.
I don't like where it cuts off. I don't like that weird patch of shoe skin.
I don't think that it cut off originally, Martin. I think that she walked and it ripped.
No, I'm not saying that. I just don't like that piece of skin showing where the shoe goes. It just throws.
Yeah.
It's like a pant. Like maybe if she had like her whole leg out, it would look better.
It
Like, she
actually
has, like, a
doesn't
pant
bother
under.
me. I just think that the
It
heel
bothers me.
isn't big enough.
I think
No.
that if she had a shoe that went higher and
Mm.
like made
Yeah,
it
that could
connect
do it.
more, it
could
wouldn't
do
give
it.
that effect. I don't love it. I don't
Maybe
hate
even
it.
maybe even like a strap, like even if like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Just like a strap where that pant like piece ends to cover up the cuff
Yeah.
piece of it and make it look more uniform.
The hair doesn't
Yeah.
do anything for me though.
I feel like it looks too small for her head.
Yeah. What was the structure
It
on
looks like
this?
she has a raisin on top of her head, just like a raisin.
She looks like a paintbrush.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit out there. I don't know. I don't like the hair. The rest of it's good.
That paintbrush is made for wide hands.
That's really fucked up. You were saying about my dress comment. That was fucking worse.
Now we have
Sorry.
Nicole Page Brooks. I love this. I think she looks great.
Like
Maybe
what she has
that's
on the crotch area, but like I guess that's her thing. If she got rid of that, I feel like it would flow nicer.
yeah.
Honestly, you want to be 100% honest? This is the best she's looked in the entire season.
I agree.
Yes.
Like, I love the little Vita Boheme kind of like hood that she's got going on, plus the cut of the dress. Tu Wong Fu, very Patrick Swayze.
Yeah,
I like the cut of the
yeah.
top too. I like the way it's draped over as well. I'm just like too much bling going on in the crotch area. Like I feel if she even the belt is nice, but just right there, like the crotch, if it was just the same color as everything else, I feel like it would break it up a bit.
But do you think it's
I mean,
also because of the way she's standing? The stance is kind of awkward.
Maybe.
No. I mean, maybe that.
But see how her pant comes down to where the shoe starts?
Yeah, see,
And-
that's exactly what I'm saying about Mistress. It cuts off at the foot, so it doesn't have
Bless
that
you.
awkward. It doesn't have that awkward cut off.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's just like you said, it's too sparkly. I think the shoe, if it were black, it would look awesome.
Yeah. I'm with you guys. Now we will talk about her entrance look.
Oh no.
As
Hate
a
it.
choice, that's for sure.
You know what? I wouldn't hate it if it didn't have the Brooks across her crotch. It's just the way it's placed. Also, maybe not the positioning of it, but the way it's placed. I don't know.
It also kind of gives me juicy velour jumpsuit.
Yeah, I can see that.
I could see that too, but again, even the Brooks on it, I like the rest of it. I just don't like where the Brooks is placed.
Yeah.
And
I
I
don't
feel
like
like
the
she needed,
crotch.
yeah, I don't. She needed something to break it up too. It's very monochromatic, but you can't
Yeah.
really see the detail in it because that cape or that lobe looks like it was constructed very well.
Yeah. But
If it
you're
goes
right.
into
The
the
color,
gloves.
it just all blends together.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gloves actually have a quilted look on them, like a padded quilt on them, but you can't see it.
Yeah, it looks like it has some type of texture to it or stones or something, but you can't really tell what it is. I don't like that the pant is up above her shoe. I feel like that looks really weird,
Her
but
hair is nice, but it should have been a different color. It's too shiny. Like we know it's fake. We know it's synthetic, but at least some of them look like it could be their actual hair on their head.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Kind of takes you out of it when you look at her and she's like completely shiny up top.
We've got Tina Burner here.
I didn't like Tina before. I kind of love her now. This is very elevated from her original season.
I had my doubts about her, but after seeing a little bit further ahead, this is all right. It's constructed well, I guess. Wasn't expecting to see her show up like this.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I think it looks nice. It's not my favorite look that I've ever seen on a queen, but it's definitely elevated from a lot of the things I've seen from her before. Um, I think the colors look good on her. It's nice to see her in something other than orange, red, and yellow.
Yeah. The Ronald McDonald. Yeah, this is for me, this is really good. I like it. For knowing
Very elevated.
her.
Her makeup looks good. The
Yeah.
hat, the feathers, yeah.
I also love her attitude this season compared to the last time she was on. She felt like a mean girl last time, and now she just seems like she's really there to try and win.
Well, because Mistress is there, so now she's the meanest of them all.
That's true.
I
I
didn't
don't
like this look.
Yeah, not a huge fan of this.
Like the
I
gloves.
just don't like the way the like what is the peplum? What I don't know what's this called. Like this part right here, I'm just
Yeah.
like not. It just looks like flimsy and floppy and just not.
No, it looks like the
well.
thing that you use on the grill to get the hot dogs.
Oh my god. It
Yeah,
does.
it does.
Like the prongs. I don't know.
Or like
I don't like
I
it.
want to put a marshmallow on top of her and just put her over the fire. Actually, I don't even have to put her over the fire. Her hair will. Just
Yeah, I don't like this one.
Yeah,
her
not.
face white and she's a marshmallow on a fire.
Oh my god, she is.
I didn't realize how white her skin was.
Yeah.
I always thought
So
she
I
was
so
tan.
because of that.
Well,
Oh,
thank
sorry,
you
I
for
thought-
joining us for the first episode of the Gag Order. Again, we're sorry that it's late, but we will be back with more episodes to get you caught up on what we're thinking about this season of Drag Race All Stars. So join us next time, and until then, stay chaotic. Bye.